Youth, especially in Delta State, have been challenged to rise up to the occasion by active participation in politics for the enthronement of quality leaders across board in 2023. This view was shared by our guest Lucky Worode Idike, an accountant and politician, while featuring on NTA Asaba personality program Standpoint. Rosemary Omani monitored the program and filed in this report.
Speaking on politics, elections, and governance, the guest, Lucky Okworode Idike Jr., spoke on the issue of godfatherism in Nigerian politics. He believes there is no room for such practice come 2023 general elections in Delta State, as Governor Ifeanyi Okowa has assured Deltans of open, free, and fair elections. On direct, indirect, and consensus elections, Lucky says it does not matter the type, but the emergence of a credible candidate.
It's not the model that is the issue. It is the character of the people that are running the model that is in question. So from that, my understanding is that it doesn't matter whether we do direct primaries or indirect primaries. If the primaries are, or consensus, if these processes are executed by people with character, people who want the best for the country and the state, they will do a good job. Lee Kuan Yew said, look, we have seen good models fail because they were run by bad people.
Lucky Okworode Idike Jr. admonishes Christians to join the political race. He believes more Christians, less corruption. Another category of persons he strongly trusts will do excellently well in governance are the accountants, which he is one, as proper management of public funds will be experienced.
One of the fundamental concepts in accounting is prudence. So accountants are trained to be prudent people. An accountant will not spend 1 naira 50 kobo where he can spend 1 naira. Accountants are very interested in giving value for money and making sure that, we get maximum value for every kobo, every naira that we spend. I'm one of those leaders. When I walk on the streets of Delta, I see opportunity left, right, and center. One of the things that we would like to do, for example, is use our industrial parks more effectively. If you drive around Delta, you will see lots of carpenters, to give you one example, lots of carpenters scattered around the towns and cities in Delta. They have no proper workshops. They're doing their furniture right on the street. Part of our strategy for growing Delta is to take all these carpenters and put them in industrial parks in the north, central, and south. In addition, in those industrial clusters, the carpenters will have access to training both online and from expatriates who will bring into the country for that purpose. In 2 years, carpenters in Delta will be making furniture that will compete with imports from Turkey. His Excellency the Governor Okowa has done a tremendous amount of work in building the microeconomy in Delta. He has empowered thousands of young people in different areas with his different programs. What we will do is we will give those young people a macro economy. We will energize them, give them the wings to fly. We will open new markets for them, both locally and abroad. The other thing that we will do as a government is that we will patronize made in Delta as much as possible. Because the reality is that if we don't buy our own, who will buy it? If we buy made in Nigeria, made in Delta furniture, we have created a huge market for these people. If we provide them with the accessories, the tools, the skills to make sure that they can produce furniture that is equivalent to what we would import from abroad, we are developing a market.
He charges delegates to vote wisely despite being induced with money by the big fish already in the system. The issue of zoning was also discussed. In as much as he applauds the Okowa-led administration, he believes Delta can be better. In Asaba, I am Rosemary Omani, NTA News.